Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. So, I hope everybody is staying safe and well out there and send you those kinds of energies. Choose the stone that calls to your intuition, the one that resonates with you. And we'll begin. All right. So, we have this amethyst. It's a banded one, chevron amethyst it was called. So there we go, just for the design, I think. Beautiful. We've got, two major arcanas and the King of Coins. Okay. Well, it seems like current events may be troubling lately with this, the Hierophant, which is often representative of government or social order, social norms, that kind of thing. And then we have the devil, bedeviled. So certainly things are pretty bedeviled out there right now in the world. In politics, we have the protests. We have, we have that horrible incident in Lafayette Park. So you may be troubled by that kind of thing right now. And you may be bedeviled. In fact, your mind, things may be going round and round. And you wouldn't be the only one. You wouldn't be the only one. Okay, so that's for some of you. I'm going to do that interpretation first. Okay, but the point is we do have the King of Coins right here. And there's a double meaning there too. It's sort of, there's the stability of wealth in this country. Not everybody's enjoying that. Most people are not. However, that lends some stability to the country in general. So there's that. There's a bit of a reassurance with that King of Coins. Other aspects that really help us to have stability. That's reassuring. So for those of you in the U.S., this could be current events really affecting you, and you're having a hard time just disconnecting from them, and you feel bedeviled by them. But again, that devil always shows up to allow tension to be, or to increase tension ahead of change. So, that's just the point that we are at in a cycle of change. Okay. So that's what's important. I think there are some important messages here, if this is your interpretation today, that there's more stability here than you would fear. Okay. And also, we are simply in that time of increasing pressure and tension, and feeling the chains, feeling the ties that bind, the bonds that tie us, when it's equal justice that's sought. So that may be the interpretation for some of you. For others of you, this isn't about current events. This is about something going on in your life. The devil is an excess. It can be, it can represent obsessive kind of thinking, rumination, you're going round and round. It can represent repetitive kind of behavior. It can represent excesses in any area of your life. That's why it often comes up for the addiction. But it doesn't, it certainly doesn't have to be. But I'm describing the devil so you can kind of identify what this is for you. It comes up sometimes when people are worrying a lot, when there's something that they keep on thinking about and they feel almost a little chained to it. So the Hierophant then, in that situation, can come up as a human institution that may be helpful. And for instance, addiction, the Hierophant would definitely be recovery options, human institutions created for the greater good, like 12-step groups, like chemical dependency treatments, like, eating disorder treatments, like those kinds of things, groups for other addictive behavior. or obsessive behavior. So the Hierophant is good news in that reading. The Hierophant is there's help. The Hierophant is there's help, and the King of Coins is there's stability. There, even if you're dealing with an excess in any kind of area, even if it's just worry, this King of Coins comes in to say, but you have created a lot of stability in your life. Please know that. Please don't get so concerned by what's going on right here and now that you forget that your history is what's most likely to come forward into your present. If you've got stability in your history, that's what's most likely to continue into your present and into your future. So that can be that. The Hierophant can also be help to disconnect from something excessive. Just it can be something minor. It can be like, oh, I'm worrying a lot about my money situation. So today I'm going to call my bank, or I'm going to call a credit counselor, or I'm going to call somebody who is part of a sort of a larger structure who could be helpful to me, or I'm going to call an agency that's charged with helping people, something like that. It can be that too. So this reading could be a lot of things for a lot of different people. So I spent some time on it. I sure hope you chose from the interpretation that which your intuition was telling you is for you. All right, and that's how we do it. For those of you who chose the gray stone, the silver gray heart, we have the Temperance Angel, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands. All right, so the Temperance Angel is all about wisdom, taking things gradually, doing things in a balanced way, being wise. And I like it when it shows up also because you feel like it sort of says to you, you have some angelic help and support in creating balance and in taking each step forward wisely in a temperate way. It's the opposite of impulsive. It is sort of your victory is at the end of this road. We just need to step forward one step at a time, kind of thing. In fact, the Temperance Angel dips a toe in the water and checks it out before rushing in. So if there's any kind of decision you want to make today, or that's, kind of over your life right now, the Temperance Angel would say, you don't have to do it right now. You don't have to figure it all out right now. Let's make a plan. Plan what you can. Trial and error. Maybe try this thing. See how it goes. That kind of thing. Let's move forward with wisdom and temperance. And the Temperance Angel also values balance. So if you feel like you've been kind of out of balance and it's affecting emotion, cups are emotion, the Temperance Angel will help you to be in balance. If there are sad things or difficult things, to acknowledge that, feel those emotions, don't deny them, but then also feel the comfort of the angels and allow yourself to feel positive emotion as well. So back and forth. The King of Cups really goes with the Temperance Angel. That's that mature energy you have built to ride out the storms, the emotion. There could be turbulence underneath that could affect your emotions, but for you, you ride it out. You keep your cool, you keep your temperance. That's because you've learned to. You have that maturity. And because of that, the Spirit is trying to help you to have a new opportunity here with the Ace of Wands. Spirit's saying, hey, why don't you do this today? Or here's a new opportunity coming into your life for greater life, greater vigor, something that interests you, something that is a direction, a new priority, that kind of thing. So it's really a wonderful reading today. It's a very good reading today. And I like that the opportunity coming in, it's not going to be something like sudden or something you have to hop on right away, or you can be temperate about it. So there we go. That's a great, great, great reading. For those of you who chose the opal, the pink stone, we have the Justice card, the Four of Swords and the Two of Coins. So the Justice card is about fairness. It's about balance. It's about truth. She's holding the sword of truth. It's about equality. Again, with this reading too, I feel like current events may be on your mind quite a bit. Yeah, social justice, and then maybe even illness, pandemic. So there may be a lot of things on your mind lately, but these cards are good cards. So it's sort of like the Justice card is a desire for justice. It's the positive. It's not, I don't see fear in here. I see a desire for justice. I see wishing to take care of yourself and for people to take care of themselves so they don't get sick. I see a balanced perspective here. So, for those of you who feel like these cards are what's on your mind now about current events, you're doing a really good job of keeping your balance. You're the nimble juggler there. You're trying to not get too carried away in seeing it in one way or not being too emotion led in how you're seeing it. You're doing a great job of being balanced and fair and also keeping your own balance, even though there may be turbulent waves behind. Balancing your sources of security. So you're also doing a good job paying attention to your life at the same time. So if this is about current events right now and how that affects you, you're doing terrific, and keep it up. Keep rest if you feel like you need it. Take care of yourself. All right. And if it's not about that, I want to offer another interpretation. The Justice card can be your need for justice, or wanting to be fair, or wanting to have fairness for you. And fairness, equality, balance. There may be two people in your life that you want to be fair to. There may be fairness that you're seeking, perhaps so that you can be well, perhaps so that you're able to retreat and take the time you need, or perhaps fairness regarding just how people are treating you. Their fairness may be on your mind, and you may want to even up the scales. You may feel like something is imbalanced, but the Justice card would say you're going to get help with that. The Justice card would say fairness may be coming in, which is what you want. And you can be trusted with that Two of Coins to be balanced in your perspective. You're not asking too much. It's like that kind of thing. So yeah, although retreat, it may be that you're in a time of retreat. You're not fighting right now for that, but that's okay because you sense justice is coming in. It's not about fighting maybe right now. Maybe it's more about balance with the Two of Coins. All right. Well, interesting cards today. For those of you who chose the pink stone, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Three of Coins, and we have the Ten of Cups. Okay. So the Four of Cups is sort of not accepting a message. Cups can be a message or an emotion, or once in a while, it's not accepting comfort from the other side or a positive message from the other side, because you see this kind of comes out of the clouds. So it can be like the Ace of Cups. So once in a while, it's not receiving a positive message because you can't see it, because you're looking at the messages you've already had. So sometimes it's that. I think that sometimes too, it's refusing a message. It's saying, I don't agree with that. Somebody may offer you something you do not want, or somebody might, offer you something that is more of the same. This can be like in relationships. There can be a message or an offer that's sort of more of the same, and it's not what you need. So this can be in relationships. This can be in a friendship. This can be, this can be something to do with people you work with. So it could be either, but it's not a dramatic card, is it? It's just sort of like, okay, I've had these messages. I'm not, I've got that. I want something different. Or else it's like I said, a positive message coming to you you're not seeing because it's kind of over your shoulder. And we have the 10 of Cups here. That's about creating sort of emotional stability in your home life. So for those you love, for those you care about, for yourself, that's emotional stability. It's a completion. And that's a really nice card. If you're a parent that's suggesting you're doing a good job of providing that for your family, if you have a group of friends that's suggesting that there's something positive there that lends a sense of emotional security, like I can count on them, they can count on me. Sometimes it's the loved ones from the other side, family from the other side saying, we're still a complete family. We are here with you. So that's a lovely card. The 3 of Coins, that's working with somebody to build something that brings you greater security, perhaps greater professional satisfaction, greater acknowledgement, support professionally, or as you develop a new skill, or you're creative. This is a sculptor, or this is an artisan. So as you're creating that, you've got support, you've got financial support, you've got consultation, perhaps. It could be something like that. This is sometimes you're consulting with experts. You're getting information from those who know to build greater security for yourself, to build something good for yourself, to build something stability enhancing and beautiful. That's what that is. So I sure hope that these cards are meaningful to you today, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.